Hey there guys and girls, Patosai the Mind Slayer here. We are back with some more Jurassic World Evolution, and today we're going to be going and rebuilding our Isla Pena, even though we have already gotten our 5-star rating. The reason for that is because I want to make sure that this place is in keeping with the rest of my islands. I want to make sure that the island itself... How's it going, Illusion? Hopefully you're having a good day, bud. But anyway, I already have the 5-star rating on this island. Already got it at least once. I'm going to rebuild it, like I said, because I want to make sure that we have this built like the rest of my islands, where it's accessible with our Jeep super easily. I want to make it entertaining when I get in there and out. So yeah, I believe we should be able to keep all of our upgrades. I don't think any of them should be gone. I'm going to check real quick to make sure that we look in here, because I think we might have some new stuff in the expedition map. No? Okay. Well, let's see if we have to re-unlock everything. We lose all progress on this island. I'm assuming it just means the stuff that I've already placed and stuff. I'm hoping it's not all of the progress that I made entirely, like all the unlocks and stuff. If it is, then I'll just redo. I'll just go back and reload it, so that way I don't lose it all, and just tear it down piece by piece for all I care. I don't care. Alright. Let's get on there.
I'm not sure what they were up to on this island, but it certainly doesn't
Let's
scream
see.
tourist attraction to me.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
You're gonna have your work cut out for you here.
Let's see, what do we got
Restricted
here?
building space and high power upkeep will see to that.
Suchomimus.
I'd recommend investing in some big ticket
Okay,
dinosaurs.
let me go and make sure we got our
They don't come without complications
stuff.
of their own.
You can't
Expedition
confine
map.
nature this way, because nature
Kentrosaurus
adapts.
and
It searches
Suchomimus.
for weaknesses. It
Okay.
finds them and exploits them. Not sometimes, all times.
All times.
This island is worlds
Make
away
sure we get our
from
bar.
Hammond's
Yep, still got our
dinosaur
bar.
paradise. And if things go wrong here,
Okay, so
worlds
far
away
it looks like we
is the best
kept
place to
everything
be.
we've unlocked. Let me make sure I'm not crazy. Let me see. Do I have my large power station? I do. Sweet. So we're gonna just delete basically everything on this map, and we're gonna delete all for a good reason. How's it going, Dan? Hopefully you're doing good today. I myself am doing pretty well. So we're gonna get rid of like all of this crap. I don't want any of it. We're just gonna restart from scratch. I might leave the paddock they've already got built for me, maybe, but that's about it. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave that there for now. Okay, this whole area's gotta be retooled. Okay. Okay, we'll leave the substation for now. We'll leave everything but the paths. Okay, so first things first, we come up here. We need to put down a power station. So we're going to put down a large power station here. Boom, large power station. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and make this follow the contours of the map down. Trying to make sure we don't take up too much space. Because if I'm really lucky, I might be able to loop my monorail the whole way back up. Matter of fact, why don't we just do that, make it easier for ourselves. We'll just start with our monorail. Now, how are we gonna do this though? This is gonna be the tough part. Guests, monorail station. I'll set this puppy up right here. Maybe there. I don't know. I'm trying to make it work here. There we go. Let's try to build a station somewhere down here. Let's go ahead and put the station here. Then we'll put another station down here. We'll do it like right there. We'll do one more station right about, let's do it here. Okay, so now let's see if we can connect all of the tracks up and do it in a way that works for us. So alright. Yeah, I know the track's incomplete, dummy. I'm building it. Oops. Let's get rid of that track. Let's continue. Nope. Oh my god. Alright. Let's try to loop it as best we can. No, no, we can't have that. Alright. Okay. very close to getting it to work for me, though. Makes me happy to know. Boosh! There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so now there should be no excessive paths or anything like that. Should be all pretty much the same. Oh, dude, this game is awesome. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. No cable, so I need to now... This is the hard part. Now I need to run pylons all the way across my park, and that's going to be difficult, to be quite honest. So let's see. We need to run a substation over here. We'll go with a regular substation. Don't probably need anything too terribly crazy. I don't have any yet, no. I'm just building the infrastructure of the park for now. Alright. Now, let's see if we can manage to get this down here without causing any trouble. Because I want to be able to drive my Jeep around without running into a bunch of stuff. That might be easier said than done with all this crap around. Alright. But yeah, I just got a 5-star rating on ISLA PENA, and now I'm just doing this over in a different way because I wanted to see if I could do a better job this time around. Because it wasn't exactly what I was hoping for when I built it all up. Let's see, real quick, why don't we throw in some operations buildings. Need me a ranger station. Let's see if we can squeeze this in as best we can. Yeah, it can be fun, but at the same time it's also a big problem. I enjoy doing it though. It's fun. I just try not to do it too much, because if I do, I'm gonna have too much fun, you know. Okay, I need to get this slotted in somewhere up here. Let's go ahead and put it up here. If it will let me. No? It wants to be slotted in right about... Can I get it over any farther? No? Looks like it's gonna be slotted in right there. We can put some more stuff in here, no big deal. Operations, we need a storm defense station for this area. We'll put that right about, come on, there. Now we need to put a research and a fossil center. So let's get research center. I'm doing pretty good, thank you. So research center, then fossil center. Let's get this set up here. Come on, where's my... You know you can put one in there. There we go. Let's say you can't tell me you can't fit another one in. There we go. Okay. Now we need to make one single path that goes boom, boom, boom. There we go, like this. We'll go ahead and snake this path to here. And then we'll snake this path up to here. And then this path. We're gonna go up to about there. Snake it over to this. Let's see. Okay, and then we'll connect that path to that path there. Okay, so now we've got all of those pathed out. Let's go ahead and set up our substation. Do I have enough room for a large substation? Do I even need one? I have plenty of room for it, but do I need one? Probably not. Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's get our large substation. We'll slot that puppy in right in the middle of this area right here. Boom. Just like that. Now we're gonna connect our pylons. Make sure we get the right pylon here. There we go. We got that all working.
And guests will be arriving.
No, I'm pretty sure they won't. Okay, now this up here is going to be another little area for our dinosaurs. We're going to make sure we build that up before we get too far into what we're doing. Out here is also going to be some more space for dinosaurs. Let's see, what do we got? We got all that room there. Okay. So this is where it's going to get a little more difficult, because now I'm going to be squeezing in a lot of stuff. But I want to make sure that all of my cages are accessible by my rangers very easily. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build ourselves some fences. Okay, this up here is going to be probably the paddock for our Irex. Okay, so let's see. Let's continue our straight up trend. There we go. Boom, and then boom. Okay, that can be our Irex paddock. But what we need to do is we need to, before we get too far into this, we need to raise our terrain. We'll go ahead and actually do that right over here. Raise our terrain up a bunch. Right outside the paddock gate. Okay, that's going to be our way in. So let's get rid of a lot of these trees. We're going to fix her up again. We're going to make her look really good when we're done, but don't worry. Right now, it's just transform. Just transforming a little bit of the area. Okay, so let's get rid of all of that. Alright, that's almost perfect. That's definitely going to make it in. So smooth that out just a tiny bit. Yeah, that's nearly definitely going to make it in. Smooth this out so we have a good landing. And make sure that we didn't affect that too much. Okay, as long as we go for that right there, we'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah, as long as we hit the right spots, we'll be cool. I think we have enough. Yeah, we should have enough of a run up that we can make it in there just fine. Okay, now over here, however, we want to make sure we have our exit jump. And our exit jump is going to be pretty similar. Just a big lump of ground. And we're going to smooth her out once we find the optimal jump spot. So if we get this up, actually, just raise that up a bunch. We could actually pretty easily clear that fence, I think. But I want to make sure that this is accessible easily. Okay, yeah, that should be plenty of a jump. Let's smooth this out. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's to enter. That's to exit. Now we get our water. We'll put water right up here. Okay, and then we'll add some trees. Okay, and then we'll add more trees here. And here. And a couple right there lining the outside of the paddock. The idea is going to be that we have to get a pretty good running start at it, but I'm going to try this out real quick, make sure that we do what we can to test them out. Oh, no, can't be driving that trash. First things first, let's get ourselves set up here. I'm pretty sure I said to use that. Okay, fine. I'm gonna spend another 50k. There we go. Give me my good vehicle. Alright, let's go test these jumps out real quick. So far I'm already liking this island a lot better. Just the way that I've got the infrastructure built is way more efficient. And I don't have to worry about giving up the aesthetic of my park because of it. I have more stuff on this island already than I did before, and I took a lot longer to do it. So this should be easily accessible. Yep. Okay. And then we come in here, get a similar amount of speed, and jump back out. Almost. Okay, so we need to probably move this fence a tiny bit. So let's go ahead and boom, get rid of that fence. And then we'll boom, add it again. Okay, let's try that again. Let's Ranger Team 2. Okay, need to get a little bit more of a run up. Alright. Well, we technically made it. So what I think I need to do is I need to actually change up the landscaping a little bit here. Let's remove that bit of water and that bit right there. Let's remove the trees here real quick. Okay. So when I jump in, I'm jumping in over this. So why don't we throw some water in right here then. And then we can do the rest of this down here for us. Like, alright, now let's make sure that we're smooth. I want to make sure this is easy enough. And then RT being cheap, let's get you back out there, try it again. But yeah, the ultimate goal of this island is accessibility for my rangers and for my own entertainment. So I enjoy doing these little jumps a lot. They make it a lot more fun to just do it yourself, you know, whereas normally you'd probably just have the rangers set to do it themselves, which, you know, that's fine. It does work, but it gets boring after a while. So this way we can at least make sure that we're the ones doing it ourselves. So I effed up there somewhere. There we go. Okay, so I can make it out now, but I can't make the landing when I land in, apparently. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll put more water back here. Okay, so now let's try it. I know that this is probably the least fun part of my video, but you guys might actually see some things you like, the way that I'm doing it. You never know. I need to smooth this whole area out. This place is atrocious. You can barely drive around in this area. It's hideous. But yeah, like I said, you might find something about my park that you like. You may just want to do it on your own. God damn it. Will you stop fucking doing that? Alright, let's see about deleting that water altogether. Because it's not helping us, it's just preventing us from having any fun. Okay, now let's smooth this terrain out just a bit. Smooth it all out. Yeah, well, they don't need to be going back to their base now, do they? Okay, so let's see. Come down here. There's no water down here now. You can easily flip a bitch. And using the built-up speed, escape the vent. Alright. That's what we were looking for the exit. Now we need to see about getting this entrance fixed up, because I want it to work. There we go. Beautiful. Now, test it out again. There we go. That's a paddock for you. Alright, so now we've got ourselves that one built. We need to set ourselves up some viewing areas. So I don't want it to be too close to this, but you never know. We might be able to get something out of it this way. Let's see. Let's go with enclosures. Let's go viewing platform. And we'll do it right here. Okay. Now, from the viewing platform, we need to add a few things in. We need to add ourselves an arcade, and we're going to make sure that these are all in an area that are not going to be right in the way of our Jeeps, okay? Because we want to Those are actually what we're building around here. We're building around the ability to use our jeeps in a fun way. That's my whole focus. So let's see. Let's get that in there. So our arcade. Oh, and I'm out of money now. Go figure. What's up? How's it going? I'm rebuilding, to answer your question, Illusions. I am rebuilding because the last park, though it made 5 stars, was not up to my satisfaction. I'm really picky when it comes to my park. I like the fact that it's tiny, but I wanted to make it a little more efficient space-wise. This right here also, like I said, I'm building the jumps into the, into this stuff just because I want to have fun with my park, So now, in order to get some more money, we need to head back to another park of mine. We will be going to, we'll go to Isla Pena. Because I've got tons of money there, I can easily get some digs sent out and get some more fossils. So I'm excited about that. We'll be able to get that taken care of. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. I'm doing pretty good today. Tomorrow I'm off work, so tomorrow, for a good portion of the day, I'm going to be out doing some job searching because I'm tired of the job I'm in. I'm getting treated like an asshole at work, and I'm tired of it. And they made the mistake of giving me the time off to go look. So, yep. I'm going to be getting me a new job tomorrow, hopefully. And if I do, I will be a very happy camper. Anyway, this is Isla Pena. This is my main tourist trap island. It's got everything you need to make an awesome little place. Right? Alright, so real quick, I'm gonna do a little tour while we're getting some fossils going. A little tour of the island. I'll show you guys what I've been working on. And an idea of what kind of thing you're gonna be seeing made out of the island that we're on. Alright. So, on Pena, this is what we're going to be looking like. It's not going to be exact, obviously, but we're going to have it set up so that way, when we want to go somewhere and, say, refill feeders, this is what it's going to look like. We're going to start off from our ranger station, and we're going to head to the first set of feeders, which is usually going to be in a carnivorous enclosure. That said, this one, we have 2 carnivore enclosures, one up north and one down south. So this one is actually one of my favorites. I did a lot of work on making sure that I was able to access their enclosures very quickly and efficiently, and this is how we do it. Raptor enclosure here. Start off by landing in here. Can restock that one there. Come on over this way. Restock that. Get a nice run up to this one. We jump into the Ankylosaurus and Crichtonsaurus paddock. You can easily find your way around in here. Resupply that. Resupply that. And then you want to kind of get a little bit more run up. The dinosaurs kind of slowed me down, so I'm not going to be able to make the next jump without getting a little more speed. Okay, now we're going to move into the Maiasaurus enclosure. As you can see, we got ourselves quite a few of those little puppies in there. Because they are very social creatures, we definitely needed to have as many of them as we could get into this enclosure. So we got about 5 of them in here, I believe, if I remember correctly, that is. Okay, so you get up here, and you get a running start, heading on out of this enclosure and towards the rest of the island. Okay, so Now that takes care of all of the northernmost dinosaur enclosures. Then we go this way, cut through the jungle, head past that substation. Oop, start losing it a little bit. Alright, then we just go ahead and move on past the ACU and the ranger station. Ooh, yes, I always like it when it gets rainy. God damn it. Until I lose control and run into a pole. Go figure. Anyway, now we're going to be moving into the Baryonyx and Dilophosaurus enclosure. That's right over this hill here. And as you can see, we're making some pretty good time on getting all the way across the entire map and getting everything refilled. Pretty good. Okay, get ourselves a little bit more of a running start. Avoid the goat there, and we jump on out of this enclosure entirely. Alright, next one that we're moving into is going to be the herbivore enclosure. Now the most of the feeders in the entire park are in this next enclosure, so there's a lot that you can miss. That's why you gotta make sure you take your time in there a little bit. So you just come around here and hop the fence right into this enclosure. And this is where we're gonna have Brachiosaurus, Diplodocus, Parasaurolophus, and Triceratops.
Completing resupply. Supplies refilled.
And we got a bunch of these, like I said, so you gotta really kind of take a little bit of time in here, because we definitely feeding these people, that's for sure. Definitely feeding them.
Feeder supplies back
No
to
questions
normal.
on that. Okay, now you get a little bit of a running start. Head on down here to the next jump to get out of the enclosure altogether. And you hop the fence. Oops, missed that entirely. Ha! Alright, let's back her on up. This is why it's really important to get enough of a running start on each of these. Hence why I wanted to make sure that we had plenty of room in each of the enclosures. Alright, should have plenty of room to gallop here. Let them horsies gallop, guys. Alright, jump the fence. Boom. Hopefully you don't crash out like that one did. It usually doesn't happen like that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to cut together some footage from each of my islands when I'm finished with them and they're built to my satisfaction. And they're going to be little Jeep island tours. Alright, now we're in the Deinonychus pen. We've got ourselves these little raptor-like buggers here. These are actually more along the lines of what the raptors from Jurassic Park are actually designed upon. So, it's an interesting little piece of trivia for you. Also, the other ones that they were also more designed upon, even though they weren't discovered yet, were the Utah raptors. Now, Utah raptors, I believe, were discovered maybe 2 or 3 years after Jurassic Park 1 first came out. And those would have been more along the lines of your traditional Jurassic Park style raptor. About 6 foot tall, very, very much so carnivorous. The ones that we got in the series, like I said, those are not necessarily velociraptors. Velociraptors would have been the size of turkeys, approximately. Big turkeys, though. I mean, you know, still about 200 pounds. You know, for a freaking turkey, that's massive turkey. And yeah, they'd also be covered with feathers, so that's a little bit of information there that they didn't really give us that was accurate, but that's okay. Anyway, we're in the Tyrannosaurus Rex paddock. I'm not sure where the old girl has gone off to. Let's see. Usually if I park in here for a second, she likes to come out and rush me. No? No sign of her, huh? Let's see. Oh, there she is. Good old Rexy. Alright, let's go say hi. Oh, now she's trying to run away. Being all shy today. Uh-oh. I think she noticed me. No? She's just gonna ignore me, huh? Alright. Usually she likes to chase around the ranger crews when they're in here. It's kind of entertaining to watch. Alright, now to exit out of here, we just go on up this mountain here. And hit it. And there you go. Right on out of the paddock. Alright, so now we should have ourselves at least some stuff for money. Let's see, what do we get?
It's a dangerous...
Shut up. No one gives a goddamn. I'm already finished with all your missions. Let's make sure we get our Suchomimus and Kentrosauruses. Alright. Let's see about getting some more done. We'll start our... Oh, not island navigation. What am I doing? Expedition map. That's what I was looking for. Let's see about getting ourselves some more stuff here. The Lance Formation, man. Gotta love it. RQ Ornithomimus. Oh, you're good, homie. Thank you for popping in, even. I appreciate it. Anybody that shows up, you know, you don't have to be, you know, you don't have to be here. You know, I'm not like gonna require your presence, but I do appreciate it. I will say that. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm always having a good night when I'm with you guys. That's for sure. Alright, so, yeah. Again, we're just doing expeditions right now. Whoa, what was that? Oh, I was gonna say. I didn't notice the little logo in the corner until just now. Alright. I don't want to necessarily waste that formation. Okay, well, we'll just go ahead and do what we got there. Okay, let's wait for those to come back. And then we'll take all of the stuff that we can. I think I have my fossil center set up. I should, at least. Matter of fact, I don't even have to stay here. As long as I got the expedition started, we are good to go. So, ooh, dead dinosaur. What do we got here? Dilophosaurus. That's okay.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Okay, so now let's see. Sorry, I'm still trying to get myself back and used to the controls again. Okay, so ISLA PENA. I've already actually gotten, like I said, the whole 5-star on PENA. No big deal. I just didn't like my park the way that it was. It's just not the way I would have built it. And so I'm going to try this time around to 5-star this park, but the way I wanted to. And it's going to be kind of hard, but I really do feel like it's going to be worth it. I really do. So I might be switching back and forth between islands a lot here because I'm still not making a profit. I don't even have any dinosaurs on right now. I'm just trying to get my infrastructure built the way I want it first. So no power. So 5+ things here. Yes. Okay. Fossil center. Let's go ahead and sell off all this crap. Okay. It's an ACU. I need an expedition center. I thought I already had one. Would you look at that? Okay, so. Not enclosures. Operations. Expedition center. We will have our expedition center set up right about... I'm going to go ahead and have it right about here. I want to make sure that we use up as much of this big open area as we can for a lot of the operations and guest buildings. Okay, so stretch ourselves the path on over. we go. And then we need to make one of these. Ooh, large substations. I need to get one of those. So once that's actually on, I don't even need a large substation. I just need a substation. So let's, at least for right now, I just need a substation. So let's just stick it here for now. Oh, damn it. Now I'm out of money again. Alright. Out of money all the time. Let's go to Muerta for this next time. So while I'm actually getting the expeditions and whatnot, I will go on another island tour on this one. This time, the island tour will be a little smoother, I think, just because I've done it so many goddamn times for a good video for it. I've been trying to get the clips together to make a, like I said, a good island tour. And I don't want to like have it segmented. I want a good run, so I can just do a single take island tour, and that's what I'm working on. So I've got one for Muerta, or yeah, I got one for Muerta and for Tacaño so far. So I still need one for Pena, or for Pena, I should say, and then Matanceros and Sorna, and I'll be finished with all of those. And then obviously the granddaddy of all of them will more than likely be Isla Nublar. So let's see. We got some new fossils. Okay, nothing too incredibly special there. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Deinonychus. Lance formation is... No, it's depleted. That sucks. Well, jeez. Didn't realize I was going to deplete that one. Never was an issue before. Where the hell is my T-Rex? What? Why didn't it save my progress from before? Because I shouldn't have to do this all over again. But it's fine, whatever. Okay. Just fix that shit. Building was damaged by the storm. Yes, yes. Not even that much of a storm, but we're gonna just damage buildings while we're at it. Okay. Just go fix that stuff up for me. I love that the storm defense station did nothing for me. Yes. Let's just have ourselves a thing that does nothing. Sounds great. Okay, so our T-Rex is still being incubated. What the hell is that? That's so weird, because I've saved since the last time that I was on this island, and the last time I was on this island, that was the first thing I did, was transport the T-Rex over there, and we went from there. That's okay, though. We'll be able to move him over there pretty quick. Yeah, and these guys are rocking some pretty high accuracy right now, so shouldn't be too long before we got everything in its place. Okay, let's check our fossils, see what we got here. 27, 40, 360, 24, 36, 32, 36. Can I get more expeditions going, please? Start some new ones up, no biggie. Egg Mountain, okay. Deinonychus, I should say, Styracosaurus, Torosaurus. Okay, so now that we've got all of those going for us, we're going to go on a quick Jeep tour, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so, to start off this little Jeep tour, we go down Main Street here, which is always popping. Everybody and their dog is here on Main Street. We go on up past the hotels, and plow through a bunch of people. Go on up this hill here, through the clearing. Watch out for that asshole, because he's crazy. He doesn't know how to drive. Alright. And actually, let's just go ahead and put this puppy in here first, because otherwise it's going to be boring to drive through there. And I don't want boring. I want fun.
Request acknowledged.
That Struthiomimus is probably going to get boned pretty quick here. God, I love hearing that roar. You go, Rexy. You show us. He's going to go straight for Struthiomimus. I guarantee it. Oh, no. He won't, because he's not going to be able to with all the darts flying around. Oh, yeah. He just took a dart. There's 2 darts. He's going for Struthy. Save him! Ah, dicks. He didn't do it fast enough. Alright, let's get this guy into his cage, and then we'll finish our little Jeep tour. Since we'll actually be... That'll be a point to be seen. Let's see here. Hopefully by then we'll have our expedition back, and then we'll just be able to go and use our fossil center on the other island to get all of that back for us. Okay, so yep, they just got back, so we're gonna have a bunch more stuff. We have no fossil space right now.
Asset transportation underway.
Let's get you on over to your
Commencing
new home.
asset transit.
You guys can fly a little faster than that. No need to worry. Alright. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Oh, shit.
Repair request acknowledged.
Glad I saw that this time.
Acknowledged.
What happened to this? Like, I feel like this is the one that I had the most scheduling for my Rangers. I guess I must be wrong. I mean, I've been known to be wrong before. No question. Where am I setting this puppy down? Right there? Okay. Wait until he gets about halfway, and then we'll join him on his little trek. Let's see, what do we got here? Send Ranger Team 2 out to do a little bit of restocking of their own.
Heading
Let's
to the feeder
get
now.
that stuff out there real quick. And we're gonna just get everything else on the way. Okay, now is about the right time to start. Ranger Team 1, let's get going. Alright. Take our first right down Main Street. Plow. Run right into a pylon. Go figure. Let's go around all the assholes. How about that? 4 buy-in. Yeah! Alright. We got some pretty awesome stuff coming up here, guys. Pretty awesome. I like it, at least. I mean, ultimately, that's why I built this damn park in the first place. I built it for me. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry. Alright, Rexy's in her new enclosure. Let's get ourselves in here and start feeding her up.
Resupply complete.
Restock everything for her.
Finishing resupply.
Alright.
Feeder resupply.
Now that we've gotten all of the T-Rex's food restocked, we're gonna head into the raptor enclosure. Now, on this island, the raptor enclosure, probably one of my more prideful enclosures. I love it. It's quite nice. I hope you guys like it. Raptor enclosure coming up right here. What a jump. Good God. That was hell of a pin. Alright, so we got ourselves our Raptors in here.
Completing resupply.
Alright. Now, we just gotta get ourselves a little bit of a run up. And then we'll be able to hop on out of this one too. Alright, right on up and over. Alright, now we're going to be heading into the Baryonyx and Dilophosaurus fighting. And for that, we got to go back down through Main Street area. Oops. And I hit another damn pylon. Go figure. I thought I was going to be slick and just contour the hotel, but apparently not. I'm not slick enough for that. Okay, so we go in here. Okay, over there is just the herbivore holding paddock. I don't like it, so I'm not going into it. How about that? How about that? Baryonyx, Dilophosaurus paddock. This one is another really good one. I'm proud of this one. Got a dead dino. God damn it. Where and who?
Feeder supplies back to normal.
Okay, we got those both taken care of.
Resupply completed. Feeder restocked. Supplies replenished.
Alright. Now we gotta go down this way. Okay, then we head into the Ankylosaurus and Titanosaurus. There we go. That's our Isla Tacano.
Supplies refilled.
Quite nice.
Feeder level
So nice,
replenished.
they named it not twice. Yeah. There we go. Isla Tacano. Hey, what's up, Alexis? How you doing? And how's it going, man? Alright, so... God, Baryonyx, how did you die right after charging me like that? That was pretty lame, buddy. Alright, well, we're not too worried about any of this crap in here, because we are just here for the money. Let's get on over to our other island, Isla Pena. It's funny too because I have, like I said, I've beaten this island. I have Sorna unlocked. I got all of the unlocks on this island. I can get literally nothing in terms of unlocks, but I still have to do all of the missions and all of that shit because I decided I didn't like my park. That's how that works. I just could not stand how ugly my park was in order to make it a 5-star park and wanted to make it improvement. So I did. Got ourselves a lovely setup now. Let's get on to Pena and start out by getting our money for our fossils. Alright, we got 700k now. Enough to easily power this whole area. So let's get ourselves our large substation. And we need to set up a substation probably right around here. Yeah, it's not great right yet, but it will be. Alright. So, oops. Let's go ahead and connect her up. Okay, now our problem is more along the lines of probably a lack of power. Yeah, looks like we're still struggling with power. These are pathless. So that's not, stop offering me shit. I don't care. I'm not doing your little crap right now. I'm trying to do my park. My park, George. No one gives a goddamn about your ideas. Okay, so we're gonna put all of the rest of the crap that we need for our park to be successful right over here on this side. So we're gonna go ahead and get our restaurant. Oops. Let's go ahead and get it nice and lined up there. Boop. Good enough for government work. Okay, then we'll line her up with a path. Okay. So far, so good. Now I just have one last thing I need to add in here to make this part perfect. I actually want to, let's see, I can probably squeeze in one last thing here. Just need to see if I have the space. I don't want to ruin what I've already got built over there by putting it too close. So why don't we do it right about here? Okay. Come on. Boom. Right there. Oh god. It's hideous. Let's smooth this out real quick, because that's gonna murder me. I can't do this non-smooth shit. Okay, so we got that all smoothed out. Okay. Real quick, let's smooth this out too, because good lord. That is a Greek tragedy right there, just waiting to happen. Alright. Now, how the hell is that? Now, how did that miss that? Is that not touching the monorail station right there? Is it not? Am I crazy? Or is this... Oh, it's... That's why. I was gonna say. Alright, so we go with outage protection 3.0. Oh my Jesus, am I already out of money? I am. Okay. So this single tree here, I'm gonna get rid of that. Boom. Yeah, don't care. Do not care. We will just drive around and fix everything. Okay. Oh, goody. Goody, goody. It's just destroying my shit. Hey, yeah, cool. No biggie. It's not like I was using any of that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just let me drive. I'll go deal with this myself. Woo! Hey, there you go. That was a sweet trick I just pulled there. Alright, guys. Come on. Let's go. Go, go, go. Just destroying all my damn buildings. Cool, guys. No big deal. It's not like I built that for any particular reason. Not like I wanted it to not be destroyed, right? Oh yeah, no shit. Like, a lot of my buildings have been destroyed by the storm. Telling me something I don't know would probably be a little more helpful at this point, right? And I know I'm making a negative profit. I'm working on it. I'm trying to fix everything. Did you just go break all my shit down there now? God, this thing is a dick. Oh my god, we need to fix that shit so bad. It's killing me. It's legitimately killing me. I don't even have money to fix this shit. Come on. What is that? Alright, fine. I suppose I should probably put some goddamn dinosaurs in here. Finally. I don't want to, but I think I need to. I'll tell you all what I'm gonna do though. And thank you, Minha. It's an alright park. I'm still working on it, and there's a bunch of shit that it needs, but so far I'm liking it. There's definitely some room for improvement, some heavy improvement. But yeah, good to have you back in any case. Kitty kitty. Meow. What are you doing? You just looking cute over there? That's what you do. That's what you do best, at least. Okay. What? What? There's nothing dead here. What the fuck are they talking about? I'm so confused. There's nothing dead on my island. There we go. Okay. Let's get some more expeditions going. Hopefully I don't waste all of my fossils that I might need. I mean, I don't know if it'll actually... if I can run out. Wait a second. I'm so confused. I totally exhausted the lance formation last, I thought. I mean, I'm so confused, man. Am I losing progress between going back and forth between islands? I'm really concerned about that right now. Let's see. Suchomimus is 90%. Kentrosaurus is 95%. Doesn't look like I'm losing any progress, but I am worried still that I might be. Can't wait to get myself the Spino. I've been waiting for that for the whole time, basically. I really do like Spinosaurus. I'm really disappointed that they had to make him so mindless, I guess, in JP3. It felt kind of like he was just too stupid for his own good. He's just like attacking things because he could, not necessarily because he knew he needed to eat or anything. Just like, roar! I'm gonna eat your fucking face off. Because that's what I do, apparently. So that one, I have a feeling is gonna just be exhausted when I'm done. I've used the lance formation literally 100 times, at least. That's where I got most of those 100% genomes. Like, all of the ones on that list right there, all 100% because of the lance formation. Almost exclusively, as a matter of fact. Oh, okay. No new fossils discovered, so I can't use them anymore. We'll send them out to Morrison, and we'll go ahead and send the next one out to the Scholar Formation. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just wait for those puppies to come on back. Oh shit. I just realized something. I can't repair that pylon because I'm too broke. And I can't sell fossils when my goddamn fossil center is off. So, shit. Okay, well, looks like I have run into a little bit of a snag. Well, I'm gonna go back to Pena and we're gonna figure this out. I'm gonna probably, I'm negative 30k right now. That's a little ridiculous. But what I want to do is I want to get this all set up and then throw in some dinosaurs and then just open the park, 5-star rating. That's the idea. It's gonna be way hard to do that, by the way, because I'm obviously not making any money with having 0 dinosaurs. And if I want to make this at least doable, I need to be making at least some money. So I need to make sure that the next 2 things that I do are fix that pylon that is broken and get myself some goddamn dinosaurs. So I'm not draining money still. Okay, so we got no power to a good portion of our island. We need to delete something to get us some money. So we're gonna delete this large substation. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Fine, we're gonna delete the clothes shop too. Now we've got enough to repair it. Let's get some repairs going.
Repair work started.
You fucking kidding me?
Back control.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? That's enough. You don't need any more of my fucking money, you assholes. You greedy snakes.
Calling in repair. Repair reported.
Okay. You monsters. Am I good now? Okay. Okay, now I have enough money to, at least for now, set up my large substation, which is supposed to touch all of this. Boom. And then boom. Okay, and then down here we need to get ourselves a substation set up and get this rolling, because this is not working for me. Oh, I already have a substation. Would you look at that? So we need pylons to get all that power down here. Okay, we can go down this way. Cross the road and come down here. Okay, we'll get our path. We'll go boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Now we need to get up here. Check out this. So we need to set up outage protection 3, improved output 3, improved output 3. There we go. The whole park is now fully powered. Now we need to get ourselves some dinos. So we're going to start with Struthiomimus. We're going to get 2 of those. So that way we at least have some people showing up. Then the next thing that we need to do, we need to start thinking about hotel space. We're going to do 2 hotels on this particular island. We're going to do one here, probably, maybe right here. We're going to do some rearranging of this whole area, probably. Because I want to use a good portion of this as another little enclosure. Because right now, we don't have the greatest one going for us. This one right here I like though. It's working for me. Okay. I mean, am I making a profit at all? No income. Got it. Okay, no dinosaurs. Total making money any at all? Come on. Ticket sales. Yay, I made some ticket sales. Let's see. Let's get rid of the arcade up there. I'll stick that down here. Or I won't, because fuck my life, apparently. Jesus Christ, I can't even go anywhere or do anything. There we go. There we go. Now we can do some stuff. Like make sure that my dinosaurs get fed. Because they are more important than the humans in this park, after all. Okay, now, let's get our guests... Fuck off. Thank you. Let's get our guests set up with some stuff that they will like. Arcade being one of them. Boom. Toss down the arcade. Then we toss down the restaurant. Boom. Right next door. Then we toss down the clothes shop, and we are set in this area right here. Boom. Gorgeous. Okay, now, next thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that we're making some decent amount of money. So let's get ourselves some more animals in our park. Let's go with Gallimimus, and we'll go with Archaeornithomimus. And what are we looking at now? Still $22,000 or $29,000 that we're short per minute. Usage, wastage. Okay. Now I should be making a profit pretty quick. Now, we need to set ourselves up with retro. Let's go next gen. Sell that shit for 14. Let's do 20 bucks. No, let's do $18. We'll make something off of it. This right here, we'll go ahead and up it to 10. I always up that to 10. And we'll go ahead and go with the dino shirt. Sell that for 20 bucks. Let's go 18. Okay, my problem right now is a lack of attractions. So once these guys get bred, we should be making some money. $700. Yay! We're rich, biatch! Okay, so attraction running costs $9. Wasting less money. We're not making a whole lot of money right now, but we are working on that. Matter of fact, let's get that set up over here. Really? That's how much it costs? Let's see. How are we doing? We're still losing money here. So, let's see. I already got all that shit unlocked. 4-star facility rating though. I mean, go figure. 4-star facility rating, just getting pooped on in terms of the rest of that. Alright, poor variety, great welfare, 4 dinos. Okay, so we got ourselves a couple people joining us in here. We're gonna want to make ourselves a hotel. We're gonna want to make ourselves our jumps to get in and out of each of these. But for right now, our main focal point needs to be making a little bit of money. We are making a profit now. Oh my god, are we making a profit? Holy shit, we're making less of a non-profit. Okay. $17 per minute. Making $6 a minute. Well, shit. Only 2 people there. What's this garbage? It's muff cabbage. Okay. So over here, we have 12,000. We're losing money, but we're not losing it quite as bad as before. So that's good. We're doing something right. So that's going to be IRX's pad, and we're going to put a bunch of other stuff in here. We're going to hopefully get this rolling right. Let's see, how much money do I have to put forth to get reduced upkeep? 100,000. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick, probably 10-minute break. I'll be back in about 10 minutes, and then what we'll do is we'll throw down some cash to get the reduced upkeep upgrade for the 3.0, and I'm assuming it should make it so that we're at least a little bit more manageable on our fundage, and maybe, just maybe, making a little bit of a profit. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna, like I said, take about 10 minutes. We'll be right back. Alright. Really quickly, gonna just throw something out there for anybody that's watching, anybody that's gonna watch. You don't like what I got on my channel, that's fine. You don't have to. I understand. If you don't like it, tell me why. Instead of just leaving dislikes, because if you don't, nothing's ever gonna change. You guys hopefully realize that. If you want it to change, words help. Just throwing it out there. Anyway, we're gonna get back to this. Hopefully we won't have any issues with the rest of this stream. It hasn't been really an issue, just a little bit of a frustration of mine. You know, come back to my stream with dislikes on it and no words as to why you don't like it. Like I said, just throw out a reason. Maybe, I don't know, tell me what's going on that you don't like it and we'll get it fixed. But you can't expect me to read your minds. Just saying. Not gonna help to not tell me what's going on, why you're not liking it. Alright, now that we're done with that, what do we got? Giganotosaurus, got all of that finished, I believe. I think what the problem is, and this is just judging based off of my personal thing, is y'all probably don't like the fact that I'm bouncing back and forth between islands so much. And I totally respect that. Problem is, I'm not exactly doing it the way I'm supposed to on purpose. Because I want to make sure that my park is about as close to a 5-star as soon as I open her up. It's already open. It's not going to be 5-star when I get, you know, back to it. So I'm already disappointed in myself because I'm letting other people make my choices for me. But that's okay. We're going to go ahead and push on right on through it. Because that's the only thing you really can do in these situations. Just fight through the bullshit. So what do we got? We just lost our good formation, Hell Creek. Yeah, we lost Hell Creek. Lost Scholard. We're basically down to the Nemeg formation, I should say, and the Irandabasu, or Irandabas, and the Yuliangzi formation, I should say. I cannot speak today. I apologize. Anyway, ultimately, like I said, my park is going to be the way I want it to be. If you don't approve of it, that's fine. Tell me why. I'm assuming it has a lot to do with the fact that, again, I'm not building it to a lot of people's specifications. And, you know, again, if you want to build it to your specifications, or if you want me to build it to your specifications, get the game, build it yourself. Can't expect me to do it your way and have fun with it, so. And if it's because I'm not allowing my dinosaurs to munch on my park guests, that's retarded in the first place. And if you don't like the fact that I'm not going to go and do that right away until I at least get a 5-star rating on my park and have it set up the way I want, then you're probably watching for the wrong reasons. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get ourselves underway, getting some stuff sorted out. Let's get to our fossil center, start selling off our crap that we don't need. Deinonychus, Pachycephalosaurus, Notosaurus, Rhodium, a bunch of stuff that we don't need that is going to get us a bunch of money that we do need. So, let's get ourselves a storm defense station set up right on that spot, right there. That's going to keep the majority of our island covered from storms. The majority. Not all of them, just most of them. Let's see. Don't have enough for that. What are we hemorrhaging money on right now? We're just needing to get that set up, I think. Alright. Let's get our Upgrade setup. Reduced upkeep 3. I think should put us in the green. Wastage is 3,000. Probably don't need to have all of the stuff set up the way I have it, but we're gonna, like I said, just keep pushing on through. Centaurosaurus. Got ourselves 748k right now. How much are we not using? 8 power is unused right now. And we're sitting, so $500 in the red right now. And our problem right now is going to be mostly not having any freaking... We have some dinosaurs, but we don't have any that are going to be big ticket dinosaurs. And that's on purpose. I didn't really want any right off the bat. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and give ourselves 2 of the Triceratops. That will boost our island a little bit in terms of our guest count, hopefully. So we got our shopping rating, we got our transport rating, it's 57. Our transport rating is only low right now because we have some unnecessary pathing that we don't really need. I'm actually thinking about stretching this up around into here so we can delete a lot of this path. We can actually, just to make sure that this works really well, we can always add another monorail station in right over here. Matter of fact, we'll probably go ahead and do that just so that way we can make this as helpful for our guests as we can. So let's flip this around. No, we don't want that there. We want it here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to delete this track. We're going to add to this one. We're going to get it up and around. Maybe not quite so far up. Let's get this rolling this direction. Oh yeah, that's outside the buildable area, and the curve was a little too sharp. Okay, and then we'll delete this section of track and get this linked up here. No? Okay, now we're gonna link her up. And then we get our path set up here. Okay, and then we can delete this unneeded path. We can get rid of that too. And then we're gonna stretch this path exactly to where we need it to be. So we're gonna go to here, and we'll angle it off into that. Okay. So, right now, we should have a 100% transport rating. Like, legitimately, if it isn't, I'll be very surprised. There we go. 100%, we're making a profit now. That's a big deal. We are now officially making a profit. Let's go ahead and release our Triceratops. Hopefully, we can continue making a profit. We're making a slightly larger profit now. Okay, so hopefully we start to see some of this stepping up in terms of our usage. Okay, selling next gen. Let's go back to retro and we'll knock that down to $8. Go over here, check out this. Okay, we're making a profit there. Not making a profit here on the dino shirt. We'll go up to 20 bucks on the on that. Okay, so next thing that we need to worry about building in this park is going to be a hotel. We'll go ahead and do that after we get ourselves set up over here. I want to make sure that we have the operations that we need while also maintaining the integrity of my park the way that I've built it so far. So let's test her out real quick. Make sure we got our park still going the way we want it to be. This we still have to work on up here because it is still ugly as sin. And I don't like how it just kind of like, yeah, it's pretty clunky. We need to fix it. Okay, so up here, we've got our different paths. Okay, that's gonna be into the Indominus paddock. This over here pops us right up into it. Okay. And then we get ourselves a little bit of a run up. And this should pop us right on back out. Okay, there we go. Yeah, running over people is an unavoidable thing in this park. This place is a little too small for its own good. Alright, so far, so good.
Taking back the wheel.
We don't need that right now. So,
People
no,
like-
crap off of my screen. Okay. Over here, we're probably going to want to do something food related, fun related. That's the hard part because we want to make sure that we have all of that stuff here. But we don't want it to get in the way. So that's going to be the really hard part of this, is not having this in the way. And we need to put some dinos in here. But the only dino I want in there is Indominus. We're not going to be doing Indominus Rex quite yet, because he is expensive. So all we need to do is make ourselves a decent profit like we're doing right now. 51K is a fairly reasonable profit to be making. Actually quite happy with it. What are we doing here? Why are we having issues with you? No? Okay, no problems with any of you guys. How the hell are you out of food? There's food in the... Oh, wait. Shh. I'm done. I forgot to put food back in there. Okay, so... should have enough food in there to keep y'all alive for now. I should have good welfare. Sorry about the not having food for y'all. Let's see. Transport rating, 100%. That's what we're looking for. Okay, 4-star or 4.5-star facility rating right off the bat. You see that? Now that's what we're looking for. So we have everything already on this island unlocked. Like I said, we're not concerned about unlocks. Right now we're just looking to get the satisfaction rating up for our park. Once we do that, we'll be in really good shape. So, next thing I think we need to build is probably going to end up being some sort of attraction here in this big open space over here. So I want to make a decent sized attraction. I want to make sure that we utilize the rest of this space in here. The best way we're going to do that is we're going to probably have to make another bull paddock in there. We got this whole thing looping around the island. It's kind of ugly, kind of not ugly at the same time. I feel like all we really have to do is just make sure we utilize any and all of this extra space, and we will be making quite a bit of a profit. So far, so good. Up here, I want to make... Ooh, yeah, we do need to put one of those in here. Just because I feel like it would look really good. It's going to cost me an arm and a friggin' leg, but once I do, it'll look really good in here, I think. It's 1.5 mil right off the top. So we're going to go ahead and put that in the center of the park. So right here in the very center of the park. And we're going to have the Innovation Center connected to the Expedition Center by a short little road. Let's get some more expeditions done while we're at it, since we don't have any more that we can... Good lord, we're using up all the good ones. All the ones with multiple dinosaurs have been used up, pretty much. Notosaurus, Maiasaura. No new son of a gun. None of them are giving me anything good here. $75. There's Baryonyx, Polacanthus, and Baryonyx. Alright. So it got me $671. I'm really excited. Got so much money. So we're gonna just completely ignore the contracts for now, like, because a lot of them are gonna be like, hey, let's get this and this and this and this and this, and I'm like, nah, we're good on that, bruh. We're really not concerned about contracts right now. I know I probably should be doing them, but I don't give a shit. Right now, our main concern is getting this puppy up and running and getting a decent profit. So I'm really liking how I'm able to run the monorail over existing buildings. I may end up trashing the monorail that we have and then just rebuilding it. Maybe, I'm not sure. A lot of these places could have been more strategically built. Let's just put it that way. But I wanted to make sure that we had the Indominus Rex viewing area a little bit easier to get to. Now, the way we're going to set up Indominus in here is we're going to make sure we got ourselves, at the very least, one of the guest buildings outside the pen. The problem with that is we're going to need to set it up in a really funky looking way. And so this whole area is going to be a little bit different than it is right now. Let's go ahead and sell off some more fossils. Okay, so we gotta spend money to make money. Let's go ahead and send out 2 more. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of everything here pretty quick. Won't be able to get any goddamn stuff anymore. Notosaurus, Deinonychus, or Deinonychus I should say. Maiasaura, okay. Yeah, yesterday when I got off of the stream, I still had so much work to do. I got it all done yesterday after the stream was over. And I just was like, oh, I should have done all of that when I was on stream, because then I would have probably had more fun. You guys would have been able to see what I was up to. And then I decided, you know what, no, I'm cool. I'm going to just do it the way I'm doing it. Make sure that everything is set up perfectly. And then we don't have to worry about it. And we can just get right on into it when we start it up today. So that's what my plan was. So we're gonna do a small little path here. Just a tiny little path right here, I'm thinking. And maybe we can fit some of our guest buildings on here. So we need to get ourselves another arcade. Oh god, that's bigger than I thought it would be. Okay, so if we were to toss this down, we'd need to go boom like that. Then we need to go ahead and get our restaurant ready, because that's the next thing that's going in. This is going to be restaurant right here, probably. Okay. So let's go ahead and see our fossils. Get rid of the Centrosaurus, Polacanthus, Maiasaura, and the Iridium. Okay, so what do we got here? Nothing. Okay. Guess. Let's get our Ristorante here. Terrain constraints. Oh, there we go. We just had it. Okay, we can stick that puppy in there. And then on the other side, can we fit one more thing in there? This is going to be really pushing it. Really pushing our luck. I just had it. So, as long as we do this right, we should be able to make it through there no problem. It doesn't look like it's changed much of the landscape. It's just like, give me what I want. Okay. It's in good shape. Well, good. That's what we like to hear. So, then we're gonna get this up here. Sell this for $8. And then we'll go ahead and come down here, set this up for $10. And then this right here, we get ourselves our dino shirt. We go up to $18. Yeah, we'll go to $18. Okay. So, oh, shit. Oh, that's a problem right there. Okay, so we need to improve our output. Now, we need to make sure that we're still making a profit. I know we're wasting more than $560 worth. How much are we taking down? Oh, we're still making a profit. Alright. I can dig it. As long as we're still making a profit, we are good. Okay. So now we need to do some work on this area, because it is fugly. Smooth this whole area out. As a matter of fact, let's just make this faster and smooth the whole bitch out. Alright, let's smooth this whole bitch out now too. So it looks like the safest way to get from point A to point B in this park would be to go up and around this rather than up. Just up through it. Let's find out though. Let's make sure we smooth out this whole area. Just want to make sure that this is nice and smooth. Want to have nice roads in here. Oh yeah. Nice smooth gradient all around. Alright, let's check it out. See how well this drives now. Still a little wonky. This right here we're gonna need to flatten. So let's get that rolling real quick. Okay. Let's make sure that this is still smooth. Gotta make sure our gradients aren't going crazy on us. Come on, hurry up. Not gone yet? Can't miss you if you never leave, right? Alright, let's, come on. Get past the goddamn monorail station. Okay, let's check this one out now, see if it's any better. Okay. Alright, so far so good. Oh my god, so much better. So much better. Okay, now let's check up here, make sure we got ourselves a smooth ride up here. Okay. Get up here. And there's where we need to work on a little bit more. Let's go down to this and we'll smooth her on out. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Smoothing on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're smoothing on up. Sorry, I had to. Let's go ahead and remove some of this tree cover here. Right down the center. I want to make sure the center is relatively tree-less, so that way I can find my way around a little easier without running into anything. And then all around it we can do trees. So like right here we can go tree crazy. There we go. So it's like a tunnel of trees. Alright, right there, we need to get rid of some of these. There we go. Alright. Now we're talking. Okay, so next thing that we need to do is make sure that we get him some feeders up in here, because I realized really quickly that we didn't even have a single feeder in here. Real quick. Gotta throw in one right about here. And we'll throw in one right about here. But we want to do this one right about... Where the hell is it? Right there. So, what we'll do is we'll do the jump. We'll sail over the goat. Right there. And then we'll have this as our exit ramp. And he'll have food in here. So, I'm excited to see how this works. So far, it should be working perfectly so far. That doesn't mean that it will be. So, I don't have any more Myosaurid bones I can dig up. No more basically on that continent. Fuck. Okay, so let's try this out. Island tour real quick. So I'm going to be doing another island tour video of Pena. And I want to make this as smooth as possible. Okay, so there's a little bit of resistance back there. Nothing too big. Up here, we need to make sure that this is nice and smooth so we can get around easily enough. Alright, a little bit of a problem back there, but we can easily get that fixed.
Resupply completed.
Okay, then we just come on around here.
Feeder resupplied.
And we get a little bit more speed, and there we go. You hop right on out. And back on a run. Sweet. So, let me quickly check out the management views. So we got shelter, we don't have one there, which we will be putting one there. Dinosaur visibility is going to be fucking fantastic right there. The finances are pretty bad right now in that aspect. Nothing needed for transport. Fun, low demand as well. Shopping, also quite low demand and everything in this so far. So what we need to do... Okay. We just really, at this point, need to get shelters built. So we're going to build 2 shelters. I'm going to put... Oops. We don't have enough for a shelter yet. But we're going to put up 2 shelters. We're going to put one...
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity
Yeah,
we
well,
should get
fuck
behind.
it. Why not? I'll take some free money. Okay, now we have 800k. We're going to easily get this stood up. So, we're going to go ahead and put our first shelter right behind the Hammond Center. Come on. Come on, just want that a little tiny bit closer. Can it get any closer? Probably not. So that right there should give me coverage on the bottom part of the island. Up here, we're going to go ahead and put one right here. Matter of fact, if I can get it any closer. There, we're going to go ahead and leave that there. And then build our connecting path. Landscape this down to be back to smooth. Because I want to make, like I said, I want to make this as smooth as possible. Smooth as butter. I don't want any problems here. So down here, we'll go ahead and smooth her on up a little bit more. Alright, I'm having a bitch of a time getting the right angle on this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, we got ourselves an incoming tropical storm. What's our storm coverage on this island? I can't remember how to see that. Is it management views? Shelter, 64% coverage. Need to get one down there as well. Maybe one up there. Alright, so visibility, structures are gonna get damaged, shit's gonna get destroyed. And it's starting here and it's gonna move south across my island. How that just got destroyed without even being fucking touched is beyond me. But we're gonna go and fix it real quick while we have the chance. There we go. Now we know for a fact that our smoothing attempts have been successful. Oops. What did you destroy this time? Restaurant 2. You're nowhere near the goddamn tornado. How are you destroyed? That's all I want to know. You are nowhere at all near it. Destroy it faster, will ya? I don't have all day. Can you just go ahead and hurry up and destroy my island? That'd be great. Okay. Whoa, holy shit. Slow your roll there, homeboy. It just threw my car backwards. That's pretty cool. Alright, that's how you keep yourself rolling in a storm. Okay. So I'm thinking this whole area could be a gyrosphere track. I'm not sure if I really like that idea, but I did it over here in this little area and it worked really well. It actually brought in quite a bit of customers for my island.
Repair reported.
Let's make sure we didn't miss anything in terms of repairs. There might be some stuff up north I missed. Yeah, this place is gonna be amazing when I'm finished with it, I think. I know I will like it, at least. In the big picture, that's all that really matters. God. I wish Jurassic Park was real. You guys have no idea. My life would be so much better if I could go and see a dinosaur in real life. I mean, oh, I'm sure I'd probably get myself eaten. Heck, I might even do it on purpose, but you never know. It'd be cool. I like dinosaurs, so it'd be pretty cool. At least to see one in real life. Okay. So, we got ourselves some good landscaping going. I need to, down south, work on my entrance and exit into this paddock. So, the entrance will probably be right here. Exit will probably be right here. So, let me go ahead and grab our landscaping tool. So I'm thinking if we do this right, we can... Sorry. Dead controller. Go figure. Alright. I'm thinking we could probably build like an angular jump that kind of jumps out at an angle. Okay. So yeah, if we get enough momentum going into this, we should be good. Let's give them a little more water. I don't like not having water in here for them. Okay, so that's that. Let's go over here and landscape us up an entrance. How about that? Alright, so we get ourselves our bump of earth. We're just gonna go ahead and for now we're gonna operate with that as our little jump. We're gonna quickly raise that up a little. I want to make sure that when we do this, we're doing it well. You know what I'm saying? I want to really
I'm
do
just
a
gonna
good
come
job
out
of
and say it.
this jump.
You and I make a heck of a team.
Okay, so far so good. We got ourselves all smoothed out. Okay, so that should be a perfectly fine jump. This right here, I'd like to smooth just a tiny bit more out of. Okay, now let's try it out. Now, if this works, then we're already well on our way to being finished. Then I think we'd only have one or two more enclosures that we'd even have to worry about building anything for. Which would be fantastic. Fantastic news. So I'm thinking over here we're gonna have another attraction. We'll hop in over here, boom. We got all that room to work with, and then we're gonna come over to this. This will be our jump into this paddock, which I know we're gonna make this jump, no question. Yep, we're gonna make it and then some. We need to maybe smooth that out a little bit. That was a pretty good jump though. I'm pretty okay with it. So now we just need to get over there to the other side. We'll go ahead and refill this while we're here.
Finishing resupply.
We'll get ourselves a little bit of a run up on this and go from there. Oh yeah, we are totally
Assuming
in
control.
business. Get that crap out of here. Alright. Let's smooth this out just a bit. Just a tiny bit. Because there was a little bit of a jump there. A little bit of a smack into the ground I didn't like. This right here, we can obviously smooth out just a bit. We don't need to do it too much. Just enough that it's actually smooth for a landing. There we go. Now let's try it out again one real quick time. Just want to make sure that we're getting everything that we can out of this part. In terms of the entertainment value. So far, a lot of my parks have quite a bit of entertainment value due to just doing this right here. Just jumping into the paddocks. That right there we're not cool with though. So we want to make sure we land perfectly. Because this is going to become a video of some sort. We're going to make sure that we do something with the island tours. Because I've been putting a lot of effort into these and I'd like to make sure that I can share them with the rest of the community. Especially on Reddit, because I know that there's a lot of really talented park builders on Reddit, and I want to be able to share my setup with them. This right here, we might actually raise up a tiny bit, just enough to give it like a catch ramp almost. Yeah, there we go. So maybe we try this out, and it lands funky, no big deal, but if it lands perfect, then that's what we needed, was a catch ramp. Oops. A little bit too little power on that. Well, and the problem with that is I was trying to get it to not freak out in midair. And the way that I've noticed you can do that is to let off the accelerator right before you hit the jump, and you tend to not go in such an awkward, in at an awkward angle. This time I'm gonna go a little further before I do that. Oops. Missed it entirely. Okay, let's try her again. See, and this is why we test this out. Because I want to make sure that I do this the right way when I do it in my video, so it doesn't make me look like I'm not doing this right. Okay, that right there became a problem now, didn't it? So, landscaping, and we smooth it on out. Let's get that ranger team out of there. They're in my way. What I'm trying to do. Alright, smooth it out. Smooth it on out. Now, can I make it this time? Without any problems? Who knows? Will we find out? You're damn right we will. Do it one more time. We'll go from there. This time we're going to come from all the way up here and get ourselves a decent running start, like usual. Come at a different angle. Okay, it landed. It didn't land perfect, but it definitely landed better than it did before, so that's good. There we go. Now that is what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's that one. I know Indominus's pen works perfectly fine, even with all the funky stuff, but I do want to test it out one more time just to make sure that we are consistent with our testing. I want this to be as smooth as possible. Since it's the smallest island, I want to make sure I utilize the space as efficiently as I can. It's not going to be easy to do that all the time because we got shit like that right there, those little bumps. That fucks me up right there. You see that right there? That is what we are looking to avoid. We want to get rid of all those little bumps and smooth them all out because otherwise we're going to have a bitch of a time getting to where we're going. So let's smooth out all of those little bumps. It's all about the pumps and bumps. Pumps and bumps. Pumps and bumps. Okay. So, let's get on back down this way a little bit. See if we can get up to some decent speed and make it up there without running off the road. That's the main goal right now, is just make sure we can get to where we're going without falling off the beaten path. Okay, yeah, we're totally fine there. Just wanted to make sure.
Supplies refilled.
I don't really like it when my Jeep lands on its front wheels and stops like that. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to really, really carefully build these jumps. So that way I'm able to get some decent height, some decent distance, and not stop in the middle of my jump. I really don't like doing that because it does look really bad. But so far, I'm actually pretty pleased with this island's progress. I want to be able to get all of that perfect.
If I was easy to impress, you'd be doing it with these numbers.
Yeah, that's because this is the fucking worst place ever to have a theme park. That's why, Cabot. Come on. If you weren't a bonehead and gave us what we needed to make this park a reality, it wouldn't be a problem. But you didn't. Your scientists were so busy asking whether or not they could that they never stopped to think whether or not they should. Let's put it that way for you, Cabot. Alright, so now we need to make our hotel space. So why don't we go ahead and do hotels right here. We'll do 2 hotels. Do them side by side or as close to as we can. Go 1 there and then 1 here. Here. We'll do it here and then the other one on the other side. So that reason there being that if we stick that there, we can still make it over that jump, no problem. The jump's good too. Now, here's where we're going to run into some issues, because we're going to need to make a funky looking paddock for that. It's going to be funky, I promise. So let's go ahead and connect this up here. There we go. So we got our hotel in, and now we need to think about right here. We could do another paddock, jump into there. We got all that room to work with. All that room to work with. I want to do something like that. As a matter of fact, I can actually pretty easily set this up. This is gonna look really funky looking, but it will be pretty awesome when it's finished. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna connect this to this paddock here. I'm gonna go all the way around up to about right here and just loop it around. So legitimately, there will not be a lot of room in here to get around, but it will be available. There's not already a whole lot of room anyway as it is, so just don't expect to see a shit ton of room in here, but it's gonna be awesome when we're finished. But we have to save that for another time. Like, don't get me wrong, I really want to continue. I do, because I love this game. It's so fucking good. It is so good. But I gotta call it a night on this stream, because if I don't, I'm not gonna have anything for you guys to watch next time I do this.
Our job, no,
As it
our
stands,
mission
hell, I'm already
in raising these
basically
animals is
done
to
with the
provide
game.
an environment
I
for
have
them
one
to
more
thrive.
island to go
Your
through.
habitat is too small for them.
What the fuck are you talking about, ho? Don't you ever talk to me like that again. How dare you? His fucking dumb ass is stuck on the goddamn tree. That's the only problem, ho. It's not because I have a shitty space for them. It's because they're too retarded to stay off of the fucking feeders. You see that? Not too small for him. Shut your hole, Wang Chung. Jesus. She's all, oh, bitchity bitchity bitch.
I've looked this gig over. You should too.
Yeah, well, maybe I will. She's just bitching to hear herself bitch. That's all it really was. Just, oh, look at me. I think I know everything because my name is Claire. And I'm a pretty redhead. Ha ha ha. Bryce Dallas Howard. I respect you for running through the jungle in heels, but do not tell me how to live my life. That's all I can say to that. Alright, so now we need to think about getting some stuff put into these pens that we're building. We're gonna still build this other one first, though, I think. We're gonna definitely build that first before we get another thing going here. And then we're gonna get all set up, and we'll be done, finally. And then we can have our shit finally done, and we'll have a way for places to be accessed. I'm still not sure how the fuck we're getting in here without the jump. Because I didn't put an entrance gate in here at all. And I didn't really anticipate having to do it. You know what? That's good enough for government work. That will work. I'm pretty sure it will. It's actually going to make it easier for me to do the jump. Let me test her out real quick. Should make it much easier, as a matter of fact. So, we're going to try her out and go from there. Okay, can't hit that little bump. Not at all. Don't knock your ass out. Alright. Gotta go up and around. Still working on fixing that. Don't think it's gonna get fixed though. Not entirely. Doesn't seem like a fixable problem. Okay, we hopped that fence perfectly. Good God, that was a beautiful jump. And then come up here and hop this fence. Ooh, that one was a little rough. Okay, let's try that again. This is an ass terrain area. Oh my God, it is butt cheeks. What the fuck is going on here? Why is it that we're not making our jumps now? Do we need to smooth this part out? Yeah, we probably do. So let's get this smoothed out. Smooth, 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 smooth. Let's get back in there. Don't you be driving away when I tell you not to. Get back in there. There we go. Alright, one more try. Because I know that we didn't have to fucking eat shit when we landed that. We've done without any issues. I want to do it again without any issues. That's the goal. Smoother out. Let's get this out of the way. Okay. Smooth it on out. Alright, smooth that out a little bit. Let's actually try to flatten this out just a tiny bit. Flatten that and then smooth it on back out. Okay. There we go. Now this over here, on the other hand, needs to be raised a slight bit more. There we go. How the hell did the goat die? Did it just starve to death in here or something? Okay, now this we can flatten out a tiny bit and smooth the contours down. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. Okay, now this over here, come on, just give me something to work with here. Alright, now we should probably do water in the center. Right here. And then we can go around the outside rather than the way we were for our jump. Let's get rid of that carnivore feeder for now. We can put that in the center. So we'll get enclosure stuff, and then we can go ahead and stick this puppy right. Get the fuck out of the way. There we go. Right there. Then we can get rid of some of these godforsaken trees. Okay, so that's what it's gonna look like there. We're gonna have ourselves a little bit of a run up. Get rid of all of those trees and stick them in other different places. So, forest in the center, and a little bit on the outside, not too much though. And then we want to go a little bit of forest here and here. So, ultimately, we should be able to make it around there, no problem. Let's try it out just one last time, then we're going to quit the stream for the night. Alright. Let's see how we did. Now that's how you go through that little area without running into anything. Go up and around. So far, so good. Okay, we hop in. Okay, and move our asses around. Boom. Launch your asses right back on out. There we go. We fixed it. It is perfect. It is perfect. That's what I like to call perfection. Let's go down here, test this one out at speed, and then we'll take our leave of the stream, and next time we're gonna go ahead and put in our other paddock over here. which we're gonna have our jump start us off right here. Whoosh! Right into the paddock. Land in. That'll be our giant herbivores, more than likely. Paddock. And we'll go around. We'll land this one perfectly when we do it, because we're not gonna take anything less than perfect. And then it was around that and then into the jump again, right? And we go around this and right back into the jump. Okay. That one you land perfect every goddamn time. What's going on with this one over here? That landing is just rough as fuck, dude. What is going on with it? Alright, landing area. Let's get our smooth tool and smooth this puppy out. Okay, we got her all smoothed out. Now let's over here do some of the smoothing. Okay, now let's try it. Because that should actually have fixed it. It just made it so it's an actually smooth jump rather than a funky one that you can catch the wrong kind of angle on. So this one should be perfect now. Now that Indominus is done, this one should be perfect. That was a beautiful jump. Alright, let's try this one out and then we'll call it a night, regardless of the status of it. Perfect, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna save the career. Save this pay, baby. Save it. Okay, now let's save it again just in case. So it's not been saving often enough for my liking. Okay, saved, and thank you very much guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more, and we will catch you next time. And thanks again for watching. Peace!